Hey, what's up, YouTubers? This is White Reaper 116 here, and I am doing a Nerf classes video, just for, well, general all-round use. Let's get started. Okay, we have the basic 5 classes, and of course I will be doing sidearms to go along with these classes. We have the Support Gunner, Stampede. I'll start with this one. Firstly, if it's a Support Gunner, you've got to have fully automatic. Of course, you can also use the Vulcan for this, but in my opinion, I would recommend the Stampede for this. Takes 6 D batteries in this part. Of course, when it does have the batteries in, it is extremely heavy. And 18-dot clip. You can also take the Alpha Trooper 18-dot drum. What's it called? Raider 35 dart drum, sorry about that, and regular 6 dart clips. Now with this weapon, I have added a red dot sight for increased accuracy. Of course, it's mounted on the sign, so you're gonna have to kind of trace up your shot. Of course, you can add a lot more things to this, and I would not recommend anything else but this if you're gonna be a support gunner. Okay, that's one class done. Oh yeah, and the sidearm for this. Spectre Rev 5. 5 dart chambers. Has a decent range, but don't put the suppressor or whatever you want to call it on, because it kind of limits the range. Iron sight's pretty good, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's one class done. One of my personal favorites, the Marksman. This one, I have used the Longshot CS6. Just put scope on, and I put the recon barrel on it. Of course, this thing has an integrated bipod. Can take all of the above clips, except for the Vortex clips and whatever you want to call it. So 6 dart clips, 18 dart mags, 18 dart drums, 35 dart drums. Yeah, you get the point. Okay. The thing, if you're wondering what the masking tape is for, I kind of did it, well, it kind of broke and the stock kept on flipping around, so I used the masking tape. I taped it up, and I also taped up the bolt. Yeah, this thing has probably the longest range I've seen in these kind of like sniper type weapons. Of course, when not having the scope, I would usually take the scope off and I'd flip this little sight up. Don't know if I can get it up right now. Like that. Yep. And also has a clip holder in the stock. For some people who have an imaginative mind, if you take that clip out and put it in there, some people could say it looks like a bullpup sniper rifle. Okay. The pistol that I go with for this is the Switch Shot EX3. Longest by far I've seen out of all the Nerf pistols. It's like the Night Finder, so it is spring kind of thing. You can take it out, replace it with a Wii remote. I do not do that because the Wii sucks. In my opinion, I prefer the Xbox. Has a integrated tactical rail on the bottom. Of course, with the Recon light, I tried doing it, and it sort of looks like the Heckler & Koch USP, except you can do this, not hold it with all the fingers. Of course, here's my trigger finger. So yeah. Okay, so that's another class down. This one. Nerf Deploy CS6. This can take basically the same kind of clips as these two, except it's pump action. It's compact, if you know what I mean, like it can fold up, turn to a pretty damn weird looking briefcase with a built-in torch, and then that push of a button, bam! It's a gun. Okay, I put the Spectre's suppressor on it, and don't really flip this down because I just really don't like it looking like that. It has a dart holder in the pump. Word of warning, really don't lean up against this thing's stock. It can break very easily. That's why, that's how it folds up, because the stock is hollow, not solid. If you do decide to pull this thing down, you will notice that it has a built-in iron sight. And I'm not referring to Call of Duty, because, yeah. It also has a tactical rail on the top, because I never really use it. The flashlight, which also works. Just trying to find a goddamn button. Yeah, I usually use that when I'm playing nighttime games. Yeah. And the weapon of choice I'd go for this one is the Maverick. Probably the best all-around Nerf gun I have. It is pull back, so you've got to pull this thing back. 6 dart chambers. Let's see. The range on this thing is really, really satisfying. I put masking tape around it because me and my buddy Nam Hatade, you can check his channel out. He has a lot more subscribers than me and stuff. He makes better videos. I put this around because we have all the same guns. Like, literally. I also put... just don't know. God damn it. I put a kill counter. This is how many people have shot with this gun so far during all my games. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, it can take all kinds of darts. Whistlers, suctions, velcros, and... what was it called? What are they called? Streamline darts. Yes. And, yeah. This one is, of course, a Nerf Vortex... where does it say? Praxis. That's what it is. This class is a specialist class. I call this a specialist class because usually I only use N-Strike, but this one I'm pretty fond of when I'm using, going for mid-range to long-range. I, of course, I don't know if many people can, done this before, but, I have a, Max Force Maximizer. I just took the sight off that and I put it on here. It looks pretty damn badass. It also has a sight. The stock is removable. The clip takes 10 rounds, 10 discs. Yeah, it's pretty bulky, but it still works. Pump action like the close range class. This one has probably the best range I've seen out of most of my guns, other than my long shot, or aka my marksman class, and my soon-to-come class, which will be at the end of the video. Okay, the sidearm I used for this, hang on, I didn't actually get it out before. Where is it? The Proton. In my opinion, this is probably my favorite Vortex blaster. The iron sights are pretty damn good. It is pullback like the Nightfinder. And, yeah, hang on. Last class is, of course, my all-time favorite, my Alpha Trooper, aka the Assault class. Now, what I've done with this, I just kept the 18-dot drum. I put the recon stock with the extra 6-dot clip. The recon sights, of course, the actual proper flip-up sight thing fell off, so yeah, I just used it like that. I'll take off the sight. Yeah. The iron sights on it is pretty good. It looks almost like a shotgun, if you know what I mean, as in sight-wise. It's pump action like the close quarters class and the specialist class. Of course, this goes by far all the furthest out of most of these classes. Of course, this one still beats this one because it is, of course, the marksman's class, which is built for long range. Okay, so these clips obviously take only streamlined darts. Same with this. It can do slam fire, so you can just hold down the trigger and you can keep on pumping. Jam door, you pull down the slide. There you go. There we go. Yeah, it's not too loud on firing, which I find that is really, really good, because I often don't like being heard during a game, and obviously Nerf suppressors do not work at all. They just make the gun look more badass and limit its range. Yeah, and that's it for now, but I'll be sure to upload some more classes videos. I'm White Reaper 116, and as always, have a nice day.